Hi, Queen. It's Melissa Knox Brunson of thequeencode.com. And today I want to talk to you about a sneaky little trap that could completely block you from getting to your throne. And it's called information overload. We are definitely in the information age. There's no doubt about that. And we've gotten a lot of benefits as a result of being in this period of time. We have the internet, for example, which makes our world a lot smaller. We can connect with people that normally we wouldn't be able to contact, in the matter of an instant, a push of a button. We also have laptops, we have personal computers, we have smartphones. We basically have the world at our fingertips. And there's been a lot of great things that have come out of that, the businesses, the different opportunities. However, having that much information and resources at our fingertips, we've also gotten into this overwhelm. And being overwhelmed makes you stagnant. You're not acting, or you're not taking action because you're too busy getting more information. Or you're not taking action because you have so much information and you have so many resources that you just simply don't know what to do first. I remember 3 years ago, I fell into the same trap. I was stuck, I was frustrated, I couldn't quite figure out like what I was doing wrong. I was confused because I felt, okay, I have all this knowledge, I've read all the books, I had some of the courses from the gurus, and I was applying some of the stuff, but I couldn't seem to really launch myself into that next level. I couldn't really seem to break that glass ceiling, that self-imposed glass ceiling. And eventually I did get off of that information hamster wheel, and that's what I want to tell you or share with you today, because it's really not a one-time fix. It's something that you have to apply to your life consistently, because we are in the information age and technology is speeding up every day, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So this is not a one-time fix. And I also want to warn you that this formula that I'm getting ready to share with you, it is super simple, but don't be deceived by that. Okay, so this is the base formula for how to get over the information overload. So we have the information, of course, that's what we're dealing with. So information plus implementation equals transformation. I know, super simple, but we're gonna build on this formula in just a second. But again, don't be deceived by this simplicity, because this is actually a very powerful formula. It actually corresponds with the order of manifestation. And Queen, that word order is so important for us, because if we are if we're gonna reign as the queens we were born to be, and if we're gonna find our throne, we have to be in order. We have to align with divine order. So when you think about manifestation, the order of manifestation is be, do, have. The order of manifestation, as it corresponds with this formula here, is be, do, have. So when you think about the being, we're talking about being receptive, being open. Just like with information, we're receptive and we're open to information, right? We're receiving. That being, that's the feminine principle. Then when you think about the do, that's the action, that's the masculine principle, the get it done, the go-getter in us, that's the implementation. And then of course have is just you get what you want, and in this case what we truly want is a transformation. Okay, so let's break this formula down. You have information. Here's what you got to do to get out of this overload trap. With the information, because there's so much stuff out there. I mean, you can get on the internet and click a button and it'll lead you to someplace else, and then click another button, and then next thing you know, you've been sitting there for 2 hours and haven't gotten anything done. Here's what you have to do. You have to focus. You have to focus. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about where you are right now in your life. I want you to just get centered and think about where you are right now in your life. And I want you to open your heart and think about where you want to go. Like, what's that desire for you? What's your heart's desire? Once you get clear on that, I want you to pick one skill or one concept that you know would get you to that next level. So like, let's say for instance, if you look into your heart and you say to yourself, I know I'm a speaker. I've always wanted to be a speaker. I have a powerful message to share. Then that next skill would be speaking. Maybe you need information on how to get your message out there, how to craft your message, how to build your audience. That's going to be your focus. Let's just say you don't really know exactly what it is you want to do. Maybe the concept that you're looking for is, how do I live my dreams? What does that entail? What does that mean? So then that's going to be your focus. So it's going to be super important to focus, because as you're going for that one stream of information, you're going to start to see information about all of these other different business ventures and other interests that you may have. But just temporarily, I need you to focus on this information. Now, when you're looking for the right information, here's what you do. You get the most powerful information that you can acquire, even if you have to pay for it. You get the most powerful information. So you could get 10 books or 10 products on speaking, but what's the most powerful one? Just one. That's going to be really important, just one. And what you want to do is you want to get information from people who are doing the thing that you want to do and who are succeeding at it. Now that may sound really simple, but you got to think, in this information age, it's just not about information. You have to also beware of being overloaded by other people's opinions. And people love to give their opinions, and lots of times they're not even doing the thing that they're giving you an opinion about, right? So you want to get the most powerful information you can get your hands on from someone who's already doing the thing and having success in. And you want to stick with just one thing for the time being, okay? Temporarily. So it could be a book, it could be a video course, it could be a product or a program. Just stick with one powerful source for now. Now, the second thing, of course, in the equation is implementation. That's the doing. So now you have this powerful source of information. Here's what I need you to do. Don't just read the book, read the program, and file the information in the back of your head. Here's what you have to do. When you're reading the source, okay, or as you're learning from that source, I want you to get a piece of paper. I want you to draw a line down the middle. On the left-hand side, I want you to make a list of all the action steps that you can take within the next 24 hours or less. So I'm talking about things that all you have to do is make a phone call or click a button or whatever it is. What are the action steps that you can take fast implementation on, okay? On the right-hand side of that page, I want you to think about, or write down rather, the things that you have to take deep implementation on. When I'm coaching my queens, I always tell them, when I give you an assignment, always take it as deep as you can go, because that's how you get to the root and you get to what I like to call the gold. So it's about fast implementation, but also deep implementation. Because the truth is, like Ralph Waldo Emerson said, we have to do the thing to get the power. Knowledge is power, but only when it's applied. So not just implementation, but fast or deep implementation, okay? So when you do all of that, you got the powerful information, you have the fast and deep implementation. That's when you get the radical, royal transformation. Okay, so now that we've built on this, we know that powerful information plus fast and deep implementation equals that radical, royal transformation that you want. So that's what I want to share with you today, because we can, in this information age, like, we're getting so scattered and we're spreading ourselves so thin with the kind of information that we're getting, that nothing is really taking root. So all you have to do is just focus on one powerful source, implement fast and deep, get the transformation, and simply rinse and repeat. And what you're doing here, Queen, is you're building. I like to think of the life of a queen as like a world wonder. If you think about the first world wonder, the Pyramid of Giza, when you look at that structure, you know it's not sitting on a 1-foot foundation. That foundation is deep. And they built that structure with some powerful stones. So we have to operate in that same way, Queen, because we're destined for that same kind of excellence. So definitely for you this week, that's what I want you to focus on. I want you to think about where you are right now, what skill you need to get to that next level. Then start to get the most powerful information you can about that. Get you a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle, left-hand side, fast implementation. What can I go ahead and get done in the next 24 hours or less? Right-hand side, deep implementation. What are the things that I need to go all the way with until I can't go any further, okay? So these videos could most certainly be a source for you, but I also encourage you to take my 33-day challenge by applying what I just told you to my book, From Good to Great. 33 days to unlocking your greatest potential and living the life of your dreams. You can get your copy at www.thequeencode.com/store. That's www.thequeencode.com/store. Take the 33-day challenge, and I want you to tell me all about your radical royal transformation. That's www.thequeencode.com/store. Talk to you soon.